Have you ever noticed that the more desperately you want something, the more it seems to elude your grasp? You create vision boards, repeat affirmations, and visualize your goals with intense focus, only to find yourself stuck in the same reality, feeling the absence of your desire more sharply than ever before. This is not a coincidence. It is not a sign that you are unworthy or that the universe is ignoring you. In fact, it is a sign that the universe is responding to you with perfect, unwavering precision. You have been taught to ask, to want, to chase. Today, you will learn that the fundamental reason your desires remain distant is the very act of desiring them. The state of wanting, by its very nature, is an admission of lack. It is a powerful broadcast into the quantum field, the infinite ocean of potential from which all reality emerges. Every time you say, "I want more money," "I hope I find love," or "I am waiting for my breakthrough," you are not sending a request. You are making a declaration of your current state. You are vibrating at the frequency of not having. And the quantum field, which operates not on your words but on your energy, your frequency, your state of being, flawlessly mirrors that vibration back to you. It gives you more experiences of wanting, more reasons to hope, and an endless reality of waiting. The paradox of desire is that the energy of longing for a thing is the very energy that cements its absence. Your frustration with manifestation is not proof of its failure. It is irrefutable proof of its perfection. It is working exactly as it should, reflecting your inner state with absolute fidelity. To change your reality, you must stop treating the universe like a cosmic vending machine where you insert a desire and wait for an outcome. The universe is not a supplier. It is a mirror. It cannot give you what you do not already have on an energetic level. It can only show you a perfect reflection of who you are being, right now, in this moment. If you stand before a mirror frowning and command it to smile, it will only continue to reflect your frown back at you with perfect accuracy. To see a smile, you must first become the one who is smiling. This is the great secret. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. The solution, therefore, is not to want harder, but to shift your state of being entirely. The work is not to get something from the outside world, but to become someone different on the inside. This is the shift from desire to embodiment. This is where you reclaim your power as a conscious creator. This is where you learn to collapse the wave of infinite potential into the specific reality you choose, not by asking, but by becoming. This principle of embodiment was masterfully taught by the 20th century mystic Neville Goddard, who called it assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. He understood that you must occupy the state of being of the person who already has what you desire. This is not pretending. It is a quantum leap in consciousness. It is about generating the frequency, the emotional signature, of your fulfilled desire so completely within your own body that your nervous system, your very cells, cannot tell the difference between your inner reality and the external world. This state of being, this alignment of thought, emotion, and physical sensation, is what I call the God state. It is a state of such profound internal coherence that you are no longer a person wanting a thing. You become the vibrational equivalent of the thing itself. In this state, you are not asking the universe for anything. You are presenting the universe with a new self, a new reflection, and the universal law of resonance dictates that your reality must, without exception, rearrange itself to match this new broadcast. The world has no choice but to conform to the state you have embodied. So why is this shift from wanting to being so difficult for most people? The answer lies deep within the operating system of your mind. Neuroscience has shown that 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and emotional reactions are governed by your subconscious mind. This is the part of you that was programmed in your early years, a repository of beliefs and emotional memories that run on autopilot. If your subconscious is programmed with beliefs of unworthiness, struggle, or lack, then no amount of conscious desire or positive thinking can override this powerful, deep-seated programming. Your conscious mind, the 5% that desires change, is like a tiny boat trying to row against the powerful current of the subconscious ocean. You can want wealth with all your conscious might, but if your subconscious identity is "I am someone who struggles financially," the universe will always mirror the deeper truth. It reflects the 95%, not the 5%. Your identity is your destiny. You do not get what you want in life. You get who you are. The work, then, is not to chase external outcomes, but to rewrite the identity programmed into your subconscious mind. You must unlearn the identity of the seeker and install the identity of the finder, the creator, the one who already is. The key to initiating this profound shift lies in a tool you possess at all times, a function of your body that perfectly bridges the conscious and subconscious realms. It is your breath. The breath is unique because it is both an autonomic process, happening without your conscious thought, and a process you can consciously control at any moment. This dual nature makes it the ultimate gateway to rewiring your state of being. When you are in a state of lack, stress, or wanting, your breathing is typically shallow, rapid, and unconscious. This pattern sends signals to your brain that confirm a state of survival, reinforcing the very emotions you want to escape. But when you deliberately slow down your breath, when you breathe deeply and rhythmically, you are sending a new signal. You are telling your body, and therefore your subconscious mind, that you are safe, that you are whole, that you are in a state of command. This simple act changes your physiology. It slows your heart rate, creates coherence between your heart and your brain, and literally alters the electromagnetic field you radiate. This is not philosophy. This is measurable science. Heart-brain coherence creates a powerful, orderly, and stable energetic signature. This coherent signal is what allows you to impress a new reality upon the quantum field. You cannot enter the God state of embodiment from a place of physiological stress. The breath is the physical key that unlocks the door to a new vibrational reality. It is the first and most crucial step in moving from the chaotic frequency of lack to the coherent frequency of fulfillment. This concept of coherence is central to understanding why embodiment works and wanting does not. Think of the quantum field as an unformed sea of pure potential. The double-slit experiment in quantum physics famously demonstrated that particles exist as a wave of all possibilities until they are observed. It is the act of observation that collapses the wave into a single, definite particle, a single experience of reality. You are that observer. Your state of being is the act of observation. When you are in a state of wanting, your energy is incoherent. Your mind is focused on a future where you have what you want, but your body and emotions are firmly rooted in the present reality of not having it. This creates a split, a chaotic and contradictory signal. You are sending two opposing frequencies into the field, one of hope and one of lack. The universe, receiving this jumbled message, can only reflect that incoherence back to you as a reality where your desire remains a potential, always just out of reach. This is what it means to be in a state of incoherence. Embodiment, on the other hand, is the art of creating perfect coherence. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you align your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations into a single, powerful, unified signal. You think from the end result. You feel the gratitude, the joy, the peace of having it now. You carry your body as if it is already your reality. This unified state, this is coherence. This is the God state. Your energy field becomes like a powerful focused laser beam rather than a scattered dim light bulb. This coherent signal resonates with one specific potential in the quantum field. The principle of quantum resonance states that like frequencies attract and reinforce one another. By becoming the vibrational match for your desire, you are no longer chasing it. You are resonating with it. You are collapsing the wave of probability for that specific reality and drawing it into your experience. Epigenetics further supports this, showing that your emotional states can literally signal your genes to express themselves differently, changing your body and your health from the inside out. You are not just changing your mind, you are changing your biology to match your new reality. You are becoming, on a cellular level, the person who lives that life. This is the science behind the mirror. The reflection changes because the source has fundamentally transformed. So, how do you actively practice this and integrate it into your life? I will give you a simple yet profoundly powerful technique to anchor this state of being. It is a breathing ritual that bypasses your doubtful, analytical mind and speaks directly to the core of your subconscious identity. I call it the I am breathing ritual. Find a quiet space where you can sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes. Begin to slow your breathing, making your inhales and exhales deep and even. Now, as you inhale slowly and deeply, filling your lungs completely, silently say to yourself the word I. Feel the I filling every cell of your body, a declaration of pure existence and awareness. Then, as you exhale slowly and completely, silently say the word am. Feel the am as a grounding, an embodiment, a statement of being that anchors you in this present moment of fulfillment. Inhale, I. Exhale, am. Do not attach anything to the am. Do not say I am wealthy or I am loved. The analytical mind will immediately fight these statements if they do not match your current reality. Simply, I am. This is the name of God in ancient scriptures, the ultimate statement of creative power. It is a declaration of pure being. By focusing only on I am, you are claiming your divine identity as a creator without giving your ego anything to argue with. You are stepping into the formless awareness from which all forms are created. Practice this for 5 to 10 minutes each day. Feel the shift in your body as you do it. Notice the quiet confidence that begins to replace the anxious wanting. This ritual is your training ground. It is where you practice the state of being that you will eventually carry with you throughout your entire day. The goal is to move from practicing the God state to inhabiting it. When you feel yourself slipping back into old patterns of worry or lack, consciously return to your breath. Inhale I. Exhale am. Anchor yourself back in the truth of who you are. This is not about forcing a feeling. It is about remembering a state. It is the process of making the unfamiliar familiar until the state of fulfillment becomes your new, natural default. As you begin this practice, your old identity will not surrender quietly. Your mind will generate doubt. It will present you with evidence from your past and your current reality, screaming that this is not working. It will say, look, your bank account is still the same. You are still single. Nothing has changed. This is the most critical juncture in your journey. You must understand that this resistance is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that the process is working. It is the death rattle of the old self, the old programming fighting for its survival. Do not engage with the doubt. Do not argue with it. Simply observe it. Acknowledge it as the fading echo of a past identity, and gently return your focus to your breath. Return to the feeling of I am. Every time you choose the feeling of embodiment over the evidence of your senses, you are weakening the old neural pathways and strengthening the new ones. You are reconditioning your subconscious mind. Remember, the mirror of the universe reflects your dominant state of being. If you spend 5 minutes in the I am state and the rest of the day in a state of worry and lack, the reflection will primarily show you worry and lack. Your mission is to extend the duration and increase the frequency of your time in the God state. It becomes a moment-to-moment choice. In traffic, are you choosing frustration or are you choosing I am? When a bill arrives, are you choosing fear or are you choosing I am? This is not about denying reality. It is about choosing which reality you will energize and bring into form. You stabilize the new state by consistently returning to it, no matter what the external world presents. You must be more loyal to your inner vision than you are to your outer reality. Over time, as you persist, your embodied state will become so dominant that it will be the new program. The universe will have no choice but to start reflecting this new, coherent, and powerful identity back to you in miraculous and unexpected ways. You are standing at a profound turning point. You can continue to live as a seeker, forever wanting, hoping, and chasing a reality that remains just beyond your reach. Or you can make a new choice. Right now, You can choose to stop asking and start being. You can reclaim your inherent power as a conscious creator, not by manipulating the outside world, but by mastering your inner one. The entire quantum field of infinite potential is waiting for your signal, for your coherent signature of being. Your every past failure was not a judgment, but a lesson in energetics. The universe has been showing you with perfect clarity what you have been broadcasting. Now, you have the knowledge and the tool to change that broadcast. The journey is not about getting something you do not have. It is about remembering and embodying who you have always been at your core. A limitless, powerful creator. Your new reality is not something you need to build. It is something you must allow by becoming its vibrational equivalent. The path is simple, though it requires your commitment. Use your breath as your anchor. Practice the I Am ritual daily to train your body and mind to inhabit the God state. When doubt arises, see it as a signal that you are changing, and lovingly return to your state of being. Choose embodiment over and over again, until it becomes your natural way of life. This is the great work. This is the art of living from the end. I invite you now, not to just think about this, but to do it. Commit to this practice for the next 30 days. Embody the reality you desire so fully that you forget you were ever practicing. Live in the assumption of the wish fulfilled, and watch as the mirror of the universe begins to show you a reflection so beautiful, so abundant, and so complete. It takes your breath away. The power has been within you all along. It is time to claim it.